lot easier when their head is stuck, because you do all the body first and then the head later.
I mean, you get like this with the bloody stuck the head in the
last summer,
yeah, in the nets.
So many.
Yeah,
a lot. This summer, maybe this is the second one or so.
Oh.
No, there's no super bad damage, so
They probably heal themselves.
yeah, unless they're cut really bad, I don't like taking them.
Yeah.
Because it causes unnecessary stress and
Yeah,
things like that.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be free after this one. Seems to be moving fine. You know what I might even do? I might even just take it overnight. That way I can check that there's no cuts or anything like that. Yeah, that's definitely a nice size snake. Woohoo! What a day, guys, especially for a few animals. Seeing how we go for time, a big day or two of releases. So first off the bat, in this bag, I've got my little baby blue tongue. So I'll give you guys a good look at him soon, and I'll be able to show you what's going on with him. Once we get, oh God, it's a beautiful day. I just keep hearing rustling everywhere. Little reptiles basking out and about all over the joint. Once we send this guy on his way, we got 2 snakes to release. So 1 lizard, 2 snakes. We've got our red belly, which was caught up in the netting. He's absolutely raring to go. Surprisingly, no cuts into the body. It's just, yeah, perfect really. You know, it's had a bit of a rest after being lethargic, and he's ready to go. And then a beautiful big diamond python, which we're going to send back into the bush, and he can get back to doing what he does best. Now we just got to find a spot for this little fella. Alrighty, this looks like the spot, I reckon. So, this little fella has been with us for a month or 2 now. Look at him, a little chonker, a little fatty. When this little eastern blue tongue first came to us, he was literally a fresh newborn. So blue tongues aren't hatched like many other reptiles. The mothers actually give live birth, and they're chockers full of them. They can have up to 12, 13, ridiculous amount of babies. Imagine growing that many babies inside you. I don't know how they do it. But this little guy come out, started exploring the world, and unfortunately, a whole lot of birds started mobbing him. So they were pecking, I'll get some close-ups with my phone, but they were pecking his eyes and around his arm. You can still see on top of the head where the scabbing's healed up, but both of his eyes were completely scabbed over, completely. He could not see at all. And then he also had a few injuries around his arms, which they've healed up. And he's a little fatso, look at him, he's a little chonker. He is ready to go out into this natural sun, natural land, and he's going to be destroying all the bugs and snails in this landscape. I know it for sure. So you can see around the eye there where the scab would have been, and now it's cleared up. He can see amazingly, and he's not going to have any problems out here in the scrub. And look at the colours. He had a fresh shed 2 days ago, and look at the oranges and yellows just popping on his sides there. You see, if I put him down here, he's the same colour as all this leaf litter from our gum trees, and how he can just disappear into the scrub and go unnoticed. All right, we've hassled him long enough. Let's send him into the scrub, and he can get to doing what he does best, being a blue tongue lizard. All right, off you go, buddy. You're free. As soon as he's under this leaf litter, he's disappeared. He's absolutely disappeared. That patterning, that camouflaging is just like no other. There he goes. He's just zipped down in under the grass, and that's where all the bugs are going to be. He's going to be safe from predators. And he's been stuck with me for the last few weeks. He probably didn't have that much time out in the wild before he ended up with me, so he's going to be finding his bearings, his footings, working out what to do now. He's going to be a big, fat, strong, healthy blue tongue, I reckon. He's an absolute guts. All right, let's get out of here. On to the next one. See you, buddy. Enjoy. That's going to be a million times better than living in an enclosure at my house. Little did he know he had a red belly living right next to him, which wouldn't have minded him as a snack, to be honest, because that is a chunky red belly. Which we'll obviously have a closer look at before we release him. I couldn't believe the next day after I let him rest, he had a few indentations but no actual cuts in the body. But those indentations, once he rested up, just popped straight back out. Like nothing had even happened. Incredible these things are. Alright, there is our big chunky red belly friend. He's had a nice day or two rest, and you can see there's actually no injuries on him from the netting. So he's a very, very lucky one. There's no cuts on him, there's no deep lacerations. He's gotten away with it very, very well. And I think this is actually one of the very few that are thankful for my help and wants to be my friend. Yeah, we're gonna take him back home. He's had a good rest. I just didn't want to release him the night that I caught him because he was just very lethargic. It was night time and I didn't want him to get preyed on by any predators while he was worn out from tangling in the mesh for so long. Now he's had his rest. It's a beautiful 30-degree day. We're gonna get him home, send him back out in the scrub, get back hassling all the frogs he wants to. You can see he's a beautiful, beautiful snake. Very docile, very chunky too. It's not the longest one, but it's a very, very chunky, a nice, well-fed snake. Beautiful, vivid colours. The jet black, the bright reds. Yeah, this is a stunning example of a red-bellied black snake.
Well, it's definitely one of the best I've seen, actually.
It's fucking gorgeous, hey. You're beautiful. Home time. This is absolutely stunning habitat. The netting from the house this guy was stuck in is just behind us there. But yeah, we got this beautiful habitat just across the road, so why not release him here? Home time for this stunning red belly. Far enough away that he's not going to get stuck in any netting anytime soon. The house is literally only 100 meters that way, but at least this gives him a lot less chance of being caught up in the netting again. Off like a rocket. We didn't even get to look at him. I got a little pat, I got a little clip on my phone of him flicking that tongue, but off like an absolute rocket. If that doesn't prove that he's okay and rare and to go, nothing does. Scared the shit out of me, to be honest. He saw his chance and he's out of there. She's gone. She's like, that snake's on a mission. She's headed back to the car and we'll do the same. As long as no other calls head up, we'll be on our way back home, get our diamond python, and he's ready to go. And that'll be our third release, 3 from 3. God knows where that chunky red belly's gone, but I'm stoked with that. That was awesome. All right, let's get out of here. Away we go. How is this day, guys? It is just absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, couldn't be better for releasing this guy. So in this bag here, it is absolutely destroying my shoulders. Australia's heaviest diamond python, I reckon. No, but he is a big boy. He's actually a hitchhiker, this fella. He was originally from here, where we are now. And he thought it would be best to climb into someone's car and travel down into town. And he thought that would be the best thing for him. God knows why. But the people saw him crawling out of his car, gave us a buzz, and we thought we'd give him the easy way home. We won't make him trek it back himself. So we're back up here now. And I'm just going down to a sandstone escarpment down here, which I know would just be absolutely perfect for this guy. We'll get him out of the bag, send him back where he belongs, and might even find some other things out here. I've actually seen all 3 of our Sydney dragon species here. I've seen mountain dragons, jacket dragons, and eastern bearded dragons. Wouldn't it be great if I could find a couple of them for you? Don't count your chickens. Alrighty, let's keep going. Heavy bloody bastard. So we're on the edge of this stunning sandstone escarpment. This is going to be a fantastic habitat for our diamond python. There's going to be lots of cracks and crevices for him to duck into. So I'm just going to pop up along here and we'll try and find a perfect place to send him into. As usual, he'll probably go in, straight back out and turn his nose up at my decision, but that's fine. He'll find a more suitable place. Now, I have seen a couple Jackie dragons on the walk down, but they've ducked straight into holes as I walk past them. But yeah, hopefully we can get one on the way back up. Now I've come a little bit up, literally 5 meters back up off the cliff's edge. And yeah, there's rocky outcrops just everywhere, cracks and crevices. All under everything, over here, down in there, look at all that, under here. So this is going to be a perfect place for him, I believe, which will give him lots of different options, thermal gradients, hopefully prey items. And yeah, how cool is this one? I might try to send him into here. Look at that. This goes into like a little cavern, or big cavern actually, probably access from below as well, but yeah, let's just get him out of the bag and he can work out what he wants to do, eh? Alrighty. There we are, look at the size of him. And just like usual, in all of my videos with these guys, not just diamond pythons, but all my videos with snakes, I just love to show everyone completely wild snake, completely harmless, zero interest in me. He doesn't want to bite. It's a completely wild snake that's spent 0 time with me. He's not interested in me in the slightest. He just wants to get back to being a snake, doing what he does best out here in this glorious country. Better than the Coles car park in town, I reckon. And just look at the colours on him in the sun. What an absolutely gorgeous snake. And he hasn't been struggling with finding food anywhere at all, has he? Hey, look at this. Look at this little cavern for you. No, not me. You want to go up into the tree now? Look at that, look at this hole. Oh yeah, there you go. I thought you'd like that one. Oh, there you go, that shows how long he is. His tail's here, he's over here. They always make me feel like such a fool. I think, oh, I found you such a good home, and nah, straight out the other side. But he was extremely active this morning, so maybe that's just what he's going to want to do. He's going to want to keep moving around, soak up some sun, find the best possible place for him to live and thrive. And then, maybe then he'll duck into one of these crevices which I thought I found for him. Look at him go. He's just going to go up and get some of that. Oh, we're about 12 o'clock, but yeah, some of that beautiful sun. It's incredible how a snake of this size, these proportions, just how gracefully they move through the trees. It always absolutely blows me away the way they can climb. Honestly, they shouldn't be able to climb how they do. It's an absolutely pure thing of beauty. And you know what? I'm actually really pleased if he does just decide to curl up on the top of this tree here, wait till I bug it off and come down and live a happy life in this rock face here. I'd be really pleased with that. And I'm sure you can see now why they're so bloody hard to find. He's literally in this tree here. I could just be walking around trying to find a diamond python. Where are you? Looking under all these rocks. Looking, walk straight around or straight under that tree and I'd never even spot him. Unless he was on the move and you're lucky enough to hear a bit of creeping, a bit of crunching through the trees. But he's just absolutely soaking up that sun. You can see he's got his body twisted towards the sun just up here, soaking up all that lovely heat, giving him the energy he needs. You are just beautiful. All right, I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm gonna go for a bit of a walk along the top of these cliff faces here, see if we can see anything else, see what sights we can see, and we'll see if he's gone on our way back. Went for a 15-minute walk, not much luck. There's the tree I left him in. I've just popped my head over the top of this rock, and there he is. And you can see with those patterns, the blacks and the yellows, how they just disappear into the shadows and the leaf litter and the colors of this particular habitat. And there you go, he was happy moving along and I came back and disturbed him until he wants to climb another tree. He's happy, he's healthy, he's moving around, he's gonna do what he's gotta do. So it's time to leave him, we'll get out of here, so I'll stop freaking him out. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a really enjoyable episode actually, being able to release all these animals, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Happy stories. If you enjoy, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Let's get the channel boosted up and I'll see you on the next one.